If hell is a consequence of rejecting God, the source of all happiness, why would anyone go there? Why would anyone reject happiness? The thing is that if you really do not want to reject God, if you really do want to love God, then you cannot love God if we sin seriously against Him, against our neighbor, or against ourselves. Precisely because God is the source of all goodness, any serious deliberate sin against goodness is a rejection of God. These kinds of sins are called mortal sins in the 5th chapter of the first letter of John. It says, "All wrongdoing is sin, but there is sin which is not mortal." So no one will go to hell due to a small sin, like stealing 1 penny from McDonald's. A mortal sin is defined as a serious sin that someone knows is sinful, and that they commit the sin fully deliberately. It has to be all those 3 things to be mortal. 1, serious; 2, self-aware, meaning you know; and 3, deliberate. And the reason it has to be all those 3 things is because otherwise it wouldn't be a serious, self-aware, deliberate rejection of God. If we are going to choose genuine joy, it will be on God's terms. Otherwise, it's not real joy. And we know that we are all born in a state where we desire to commit these sins because this is the norm for the human race. That state is called original sin. Original sin is not something the church says we are accountable for, but it is a disease, so to speak, of our corrupted nature. Everyone is naturally inclined to commit mortal sins, and you don't have to be religious to see that. Just open the news. We're all broken. Ultimately, heaven is being with God, and many people do not want to live with God in this life, and so unfortunately they will continue to live without Him in the next. And that's why in the Gospel of Matthew, our Lord says, "Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few." But also, notice what our Lord said right before that in the same passage. He also said, "Ask and it will be given you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened." So if you genuinely ask to live with God, or genuinely seek God, then He will open the door for you.